Hello, my name is Flo and I'm here to give you a message from me to you about your dream. And I would just like to say that in all our dreams we have the most amazing messages from Spirit. And it's really important for us to listen to these messages because it can improve our lives in so many different ways and directions. Now let's move on to your dream. Dreams of being barefoot. Seeing bare feet in your dream may symbolise poverty and modest living ahead, but also the fact that you will soon return to the ground of things, which may also give you a new sense of feeling free. Hence the bare feet. Spiritually speaking, seeing yourself barefoot in a dream may suggest you are a humble person. Your life is dominated by humanity, and this is an important feature of your personality that other people recognise in you and respect you for. So in your dream you could have been barefoot, you could have seen your feet bleeding, you could have had rotten bare feet, lost both feet, running barefoot, seen others barefoot. There could be a huge amount of different types of dreams, but in a nutshell, dreaming of being barefoot indicates that you are currently looking for a new ground, to ground yourself in something more reliable. If you think about spiritual grounding, this is all about the feet to the floor, to the earth. Spiritual grounding is about making yourself feel more alive in this life. You are looking for novelty that can bring you lots of joy and comfort. Dreaming of bare feet can be a positive omen that predicts something good will come your way. And this will change your life. If in your dream you see yourself running with barefoot, this is a sign of weakness you are undergoing at the moment, but it can also foretell a fortune ahead. The same symbolism can refer to the fact that someone wishes the bad times for you, and it may make new enemies in the future if you do not pay attention. If your barefoot was in water in a dream, it's a sign of sickness, especially if the water was not clear. Let's look as well. Barefoot, being naked, having no coverings, having no safety, not feeling secure. These are all elements that you need to be aware of in your dream. Seeing yourself walking barefoot indicates that while the sun is up, it means that people will respect you a lot. If you walk in wet grass, this dream is a great omen and means that you have promising possibilities in your waking life. If you walk barefoot, you might hit a stone in real life or cut your foot, for example, and your feet will hurt. This is about an omen of difficulties ahead, especially in your work life. If you dream of other people being barefoot or walking barefoot, this means success is coming your way. Only if you go your own way, though, in life. If you dream that you are just walking barefoot, it simply means that you can't understand other people at the moment. You can't allow yourself to be vulnerable. And oh yes, it is hard for us to be vulnerable, and it does take a lot inside for us to understand that vulnerability. And this is what the dream is all about, is about you being vulnerable and the fact that you're trying to close that off. This means that you are currently having the fear of losing your ground or life foundation. If you walk barefoot and your clothes are also torn, this predicts possibly misery and poverty ahead. I also need to mention about the biblical meaning of a barefoot dream. Now, if we look at shoes in ancient times, in especially historic Egyptian times, most people went barefoot, and shoes were only normally worn by those who were influential or rich. The right to wear shoes, it was somewhat of a privilege in the times of the biblical arena. So if we look at the Old Testament to the divine, it says, at the same time spake the Lord by the Son, do not lose the sackcloth from off thy irons, and put off thy shoe from thy foot. And he did so, walking naked and barefoot. What do we take from this biblically? It can mean that maybe, biblically, sometimes we need to strip everything away in order to understand what we see. In life, we often walk around with a blindfold on. We don't really know what's going on, and it could be years and years until we realise that relationship was toxic. That person was never meant to be with us. We were never meant to stay in that job. We were meant to do something else, and we could plod along for 10 years down the line and then have a realisation at a moment of, whoa, you know, everything's becoming bare, everything's being stripped down, just like the Tower card in the tarot deck, where things are just thrown all around and the foundations are completely cracked in order to build something from nothing. Biblically, I believe, suggests take away, strip down, start again, think about the things in life. That's the biblical meaning. I do hope you enjoyed this dream meaning of Barefoot. Don't forget to check out my website, Auntyflo.com. God bless. Sending you beautiful blessings. Bye-bye.